3 tips I'm gonna share with you today. One's for the body, one's for the mind, and one's for both. So this one's for the body. Drink your foods and chew your drinks. Studies show that to digest a piece of food properly, you should chew that piece of food 16 to 32 times. And when you don't chew a piece of food and really break it down through the chewing process, your digestive system is now on overactive mode trying to digest that food. What happens in that process is your body is now using all of its energy to digest food instead of focusing on your work, which means that whole afternoon after lunch, your body is actually trying to use all its resources, all its energy, trying to digest food, and that's why you feel tired, that's why you feel lethargic, and that's why you feel this big drop in energy. The second principle I wanted to share with you is a principle for the mind. How many of you look at your phones the first thing in the morning? All of us, pretty much. So studies show 80% of us look at our phones first thing in the morning and the last thing that we see at night. It's not the person sleeping next to us, it's not anything else, it's our phone screen. How many of you would let 100 people walk into your bedroom first thing in the morning? Would anyone let that happen? I'm guessing not. What we're doing is we're letting 100 people through notifications walk into our mind. We're expecting our brains and our minds to literally go from 0 miles per hour to 100 miles per hour to process all of these notifications, and we just woke up. It will protect your mental health for the long run. Not looking at your phone in the morning is one of the biggest steps forward in changing your life. And it's something that I've personally had to practice in my life and change, and something that I recommend to so many people. Bringing our awareness to our breath is the single most powerful tool in aligning ourselves. And I'll explain why. How many times do you have an experience in your day where your mind is ahead of your body? Your mind's racing ahead, thinking of a million things, and your body's like, ugh. Like, I can't keep up with this. Anyone ever feel that? And how many of you do you experience the opposite? Where your body's racing ahead, doing loads of things, and your mind's like, oh, I'm still in bed. Anyone ever had that? So we usually experience one of the two. Most of us don't think about how to breathe. The funniest thing is the best athletes on the planet, the best musicians on the planet, the best singers on the planet, all master their breath. When you master your breath, you master your life. Why? Because every emotion is connected to your breath. Have you ever felt anxiety? What changes? Your breath. When you feel happy, what changes? Your breath. When you want to cry, what changes? Your breath. Every emotion is connected to your breath. So if you can control your breath, you can control and navigate every emotion. If you ever feel like your mind is ahead or your body's behind, or your body's ahead or your mind's behind, simply breathe in for the same amount of time as you breathe out. And you can count the numbers in your head. So breathe in for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4, and breathe out for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4 in your own time and at your own pace. And you'll see that your body and mind slowly start to respond to each other, and your body will actually calm down. It will actually shift your body into a state of alignment.